Hey guys, this is JB Coins. Welcome to another live stream Sunday. This week we're going to unwrap some pennies, see what we find, and we're going to give away to one of our super chatters a 1909 VDB from our collection. So as usual, we're just getting started. Hopefully the volume's good. Troy, hey. Hello, J&B. Hey, Troy. Is the sound good? Heidi, hi, J&B. Yep. Oh, now they're scrolling by really fast. Hello, hello, hello. Sounds good. All right, cool. Ace is here. Coin Slacker's here, Heidi's here, Troy's here, Marty's here, Budman's here. Cool. All right, let's get this party started. Like I said, if you weren't here yet, we're going to give out this 1909 VDB that is from our collection. You can see we have a box that this is one of the storage things that we have a link to. This is just like the box says, 1909 to 1945, and there's more besides this. So we decided to pull out a 1909 VDB because not everybody has one, and put that out there and see if we can't find some cool stuff. We're going to give that away to a super chatter. To those of you that are new that don't know what a super chatter is you have a function on there that you can basically donate or do a super chat of anywhere from $2 on up. It's up to you what you want to do. And your name moves to the top of the stream and of all the names that are making comments. And then it makes you eligible for the drawing. So the drawing today is going to be the 1909. That'll be first prize. And then anything cool we find, any wheats we find, any Canadians we find, we will also give those away. Depending on how many super chatters we've got. So let's see who's here real quick. Leon, Beth, Heidi. Heidi, I kind of figured when I thought of that penny, I kind of thought you probably didn't have one. Cheapskate Coins, hey dude. So yeah, we're gonna open the coins. We've got the scale out. If we get any years that we want, transition years that we want to check the weight, we'll do that. And with no further ado, I'm going to start opening the rolls. It's going to be a little hard with my vision to really spot any kind of errors unless they're really obvious. I'll use the 5X if I can, but I'm not going to try and look at every single coin with the 5X. We've got a first super chat. Beth Coddington, $10. I'll start things out. Thank you very much, Beth. That's very cool. David Cavarello, first time watching. Welcome, dude. You ought to subscribe and hit that notification button, and that way any videos or live streams we have, you'll get notified right away. 2016 63D. That is not, the back's kind of nasty. I was going to say that's one of the desirable years. I'm going to do my usual left-right, which is left is non-copper and right is copper. 2006, for those of you guys that don't know, we have our lists. The lists are on the website. The link to the website is below the video. There's the link to the website and also to the eBay site and to materials that we use here, including the scale, the 5X Eschenbach, the microscope, storage, all that kind of stuff is all over there. Plus the lists are over there. We haven't quite covered all the denominations yet. We're still working on the dimes, but you're going to see a video from last week's quarter box that's going to blow you away in the next day or two as soon as I finish editing it. We've got a second super chatter, Marty Poles, $5. Thank you, Marty. Let's see. I never seen your live streams, but I watch your videos. I recognize the name, Beth. I think you've sent a couple comments in the past. J&B, did you hear 2017s are already selling for over $1,000 as they have the same issues the 2016s had with having scratches and spots right out of the mint? Yeah, the scratches and spots are actually not what create the value. And we have another super chatter. Leon Peters, $20. Hope you have having a nice weekend. Yeah, that's a nice hit there, Leon. That's cool. The 2017s, the reason that some of them are selling over $1,000 already is that none of them has graded very high yet. So when you look at the PCGS, how many coins have graded? Only one has graded I believe an MS65 or 66, which is not very high. And the sale price that they're showing, the value that they're showing for that coin is $1,000. So if it's a 65 or 66, you've got room for 7, 8, 9, and 70. So the value of those coins could go significantly higher because it's so hard to find one without all the scratches and spots. That may be what you were referring to, but just wanted to clarify that for the newer collectors that might not understand. It's not the scratches and spots that make it worth money. It's finding one that's pristine or that has an error. The 2006 obviously is a zinc penny, but that has a known error. His ear is doubled, if I remember correctly. And I'm going to take a peek at my lists real quick here and give you the key dates on the wheats, 1909 to 58. We've got, of course, the 1909 SVDB, the 1914D, the 1931S, the 1922 No D, and the 1955 Double Die Obverse. And then on the Lincoln Memorial Cents from 59 to now, which we lumped the shields in with that, the key dates are the 1960 small date, the 1970 S small date, but we also now have the off-metal coins, the 43s and 44s, the 82s and 83s. We even have some later year coins in terms of finding coins that have been minted on the wrong material. If you saw the one video we put up this past week, somebody found a penny that was minted on a 4.11 gram planchette, and they normally will tell you that it's from Ecuador or some other country that the mint produces them from. They didn't give any explanation at all. They just said it's a thick penny was what they called it, and that's the name of the video. We're not real clever ourselves sometimes. Let's see. Okay, you guys are having your conversations, which is cool. That's always good. We got Troy, Beth, Cheapskate. Make sure you check your 83s, everyone. All 83 coins, pennies, nickel, dime, quarter, and half dollars are worth over $1,000 if they grade as 66 or higher. Yep. And when you see that quarter video, that thing is just unreal. Please don't forget, if you like what we're doing and you're having fun, hit the like button. This is an 81, so that goes to the copper side. Got a 93. These coins. This roll of coins is really nasty. 2000. You know, if I had better vision, I could probably look. It looks like a close AM. Couch Collectibles. What's up, JB? Like this video, dude. Yeah. Thanks. Welcome to the channel. For you guys that don't know, Couch Collectibles has his own channel. He does videos just about every day, and he does giveaways, which the mystery coins that we opened up in our mail, I believe last week. Couch, you got to put a note in there or something, because you know all we had was your PO address. We opened it up. We're looking at the coins. We're like, where'd these come from? Totally forgot that my sweetie had put in for us a super chat on your channel, and she won, and that's what those mystery coins were. Was we won one of the super chats from Couch. So, and he also gave us a shout out recently on a video he did. There's a 2017 P there, but I can tell looking at it, even with my vision, that there's lots of scratches on that thing. They also are known for having a lot of die cracks and chips on this part of the shield, so you can look for those. Let's see, who else is here? JB, did you ever get the email with the speared shield? Yep, got it. I'll be getting back to you here pretty quick. Okay. Let's see. Couch collectibles. Okay, I'll have to do that. Yep. That just, you know, like I say, it was, wanted to give you credit if it, you know, but didn't know who it came from. There's a nice looking 97. We'll set that off to the side a little bit. Did you get your first 2017 D yet? Yeah, actually, cheapskate. Of all things, we got in the mail yesterday, and we may have gotten one before that, but I can't remember. But yesterday we got an advertisement in the mail, and somebody stuck a 2017 D penny to the advertisement, and I was able to pull it off. But unfortunately, the little adhesive thing kind of goobed it up a little bit. Let's see, another 2017P, and again, no surprise, dirty and beat up. Beth, I couldn't get a box, but I got a $50 bag. That's cool. Coin Dragon. All the shield sends have that annoying cracking going on the top of the shield. Yeah, I totally agree. It is surprising to find one without it, and that actually is becoming the game. As we mentioned a little earlier, that it was pointed out that 2017, if you can find one that's not cracked, that doesn't have water spots, that doesn't have bag marks, that's in really good shape, that would grade an MS quality, the one highest graded so far, they're valuing at $1,000. With about 5 positions in the mint state to go to a mint state 70, so they're not even close. 91, whoops, dropped one. I got the drops today, guys. 2004, 2012, 2014, that coin is in really bad shape, but Liberty and the date are known to be doubled on that, so that's one to look for. Let's see, 2013. I see some old ones in here, but I don't see any wheats so far. There we go. Couldn't get them apart. 76 goes to the copper pile. 75. Yeah, goes to the copper pile. 89. 84. 92. 2002. 2015. This one also is known to be doubled on Liberty, and I believe the date. And I've heard descriptions, I haven't seen a picture yet, but supposedly the person that found that particular coin, I've heard comparisons to the 1955 double die in terms of the severity of the doubling, which of course everybody says it's not supposed to exist anymore. I've been collecting since the 1960s, long time. Let's see. The King Wazoo, welcome. Found a buffalo head nickel going through a nickel roll one time. I was pretty psyched. Yep, that's always fun, man. Whenever we find something really old or special, it's still fun. Even 50 years later, collecting these things, I still get a kick. Coin Dragon, I have like 10W DDO 006 for 2015. Good on you, man. That's cool. BKD lot 68. It's tougher when bank employees are collectors as well. Yeah, that is definitely true. Curtis Bilger, this is the first time I'm watching your videos. Welcome, dude. If you like it, please hit the like button. All of you guys, please remember to hit the like button. Remember, this is we have the fun of having the live stream and being able to talk to you guys live and answer questions and stuff, as opposed to just shooting a video and putting it out there. But once we're done, it goes up as a regular video. So it gets, you know, likes, shares, subscribes, all those things, notifications, all those things are the same on this as they are for a regular video. So, you know, please remember to hit those. There's a 61D. It's got a little bit of schmutz on there. That's a technical coin collector term, you know, schmutz. Another 2015. Kind of set that off to the side for later. What the heck? And I usually do go, you know, when we open these rolls, we do usually go through the coins afterwards, look at them under the microscope. Here's an 83. Let's see what the scale says. 2.6. It's zinc. That's how hard it is. It's, you know, $8 deal. We've got the link down below to that, you know, you get an answer that quick. This one has damage on it, which I don't know if the camera will pick it up. It has a circular cut here, and it's actually cut all the way through the zinc, and that's actually the bag roll at the end. This was probably sitting at the end of the crimping process, and this one got it really good. Let's see, 2016, 2000. Wow, that is so dirty. That is, believe it or not, that dirty nasty thing is a 2017 P. And I know some of you guys have never even got one yet. The back is not too awful bad, but man, that front looks like it was underground or something. 2014, another nasty 2017 P. It's amazing that some of you guys have not been able to even get these coins, and they're already, you know, trashed this bad. 95D. We don't get a lot of D's here, but we do get them. There's a 2017 P, water spots I can see. I don't see any bag marks, and I don't see a crack or cut on the back, but lots of water spots. 82. Turn it on. 3.1. There you go, copper. It's really tough doing that, isn't it? Now there's a 2017 P, another one that's also trashed. Got garbage all over it. And another 2016, about the same. Really poor condition set of rolls. My 2017 to 25th anniversary and handset came in damaged. Oh man, that's really bad. Torfed, I'm sorry for you, man. Contact the Mint. They will usually make good on that. Sometimes they'll have you send it back, and sometimes they actually let you keep it and just send pictures. But they will usually make good on that and replace them. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kept updating on the video that we shot about those mint sets that everybody in the industry was trying to sell them for 3 times face value and all that, and they even had them on HSN that, you know, they're sold out. They sold out in 5 minutes. You got to pay 3 times face value, and I just kept updating the date on the video saying, nope, they're still for sale on the 8th, they're still for sale on the 9th, and they're still for sale on the 11th. Brock Fisher, hey, Jay, I just got into the live stream. Welcome, dude. We are giving away today, for all you guys that have just come in since the last time we announced it, we're giving away the 1909 VDB that sits here from our collection that came out of that box. That's the first prize. And then also any wheats or Canadians that we find, anything really cool, we'll throw those out there, and we will give those away as well to anybody that's a super chatter. And we have several super chatters and several nice ones. But welcome. Please make sure you like and all the normal stuff. This one made me turn the light on, guys, and look at the magnifier. That is a 69D. Made my heart stop for a second. Got a little bit of rainbowing on the back. So I think my sweetie's going to be probably claiming that one. I'll set that off in the corner. 97, 93 offset strike, but not real severe. 2000 and a really nasty 2014. Let's see, what is a super chat? Okay, there's a box there on your screen. There should be for you to be able to click on it, and effectively you donate just like Jerry Holdridge just did for $5. Thank you, Jerry. And that puts your name in a color box like that. Puts you also at the top of the feed, if you notice. The larger amount of money you give, the longer that you are up, you and your message are up at the top of the feed. It also makes you eligible for any of these drawings. What's a tree coin? Ace Frehley. What's a tree coin? Not sure, man. You got me there. John Bernhardt, I am an unsubbing scammer. Oh, okay. Cheapskate coins. A tree coin, I'm thinking of what you are, is a coin with a wood grain appearance. Yeah, it's possible that's what they're thinking. The wood grains are desirable, and they can have value. There are folks which, like my sweetie, again, that really like those. Man, I can't believe how dirty these coins are. I mean, these are like 2000, 2010s that I've been throwing in there. This is a 76D, nice and brown. That's copper. But that's an 85. Ho! Eric M260, $20. Thank you for pretty much pioneering coin videos. Thank you. I'm not entirely sure we were the pioneers, but we've been doing it now 4 years, the two of us, and we just passed 407, I think, videos in 4 years, about 4 million views, and we are about 200-300 away from 20,000 subs, I think, which is really cool. We really appreciate that, guys. But thank you for the compliment. That's awesome. Troy's got to go, so bye for now. Okay, Troy, take care. Thanks for visiting. Coinstar Eric. Let's see. I thought they were called woodies. Yeah, wood grain. Wood grain is what they're usually referred to if that's what they were talking about as far as a tree penny or a tree coin. You and Blue Ridge Silverhound should collaborate on a video, coin collector. Yeah, we'd be up for that. He does some really detailed analysis of the coins and stuff that he does. Guy's very knowledgeable. We've watched some of his videos, obviously. And another one, BKD Lots 68, $10, super chat. Way to go! Thank you. Collect everything. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome. And welcome to here. Coin Dragon, smiley face. Let's see. All right, so I'm still sorting through the pennies. Any other newbies that are here? We're giving away the 1909 VDB that's leaning against our box of Lincoln pennies from 09 to 45. We're sorting through these pennies, which are really particularly nasty, but if we find any Wheaties or anything really cool, like an error coin that's obvious, you know what? That was an 83, I think. Gotta look. The super chatters will get the first prize, obviously, is the 1909, and then after that it'll be Wheats. Alexis Ledford, $2. Thank you, Alexis. Again, new guys, remember to like, share, subscribe, just like a normal video. This is an 82D. man, I can't tell if it's a small D or a large D. 3.1. Okay. 82D. Man, I'm gonna have to take a real hard look at that later. I'm gonna set it right underneath the scale. 77. Oh, somebody did the acid test. So we used to call this when zinc pennies came out. People would put them in frying pans and cook them and watch them explode, or they'd dip them in acid. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. 2013. Can't even read that one, but it's 19 something. Here's a 2017 P. Again, dirty, nasty. Man, my hands are already turning black. Another 83D. Let's see. Z squared. I think he was referring to the 1776 Massachusetts pine tree copper. Quite possible. Cheapskate coins, yes. Heritage will sell them so long as it's worth it to both you and them. They will give free appraisals. Yes, we give. That's a good reference there, Cheapskate. We point that out a lot. What are zinc pennies with their copper cover missing called? No clue, man. They're just called an error. They're missing the clad layer. There's an 83D, 2.5 is zinc. Do you happen to know what the highest graded 65 SMS penny graded at? No idea. That's where you either look at the videos or look at the PCGS grading and pricing and all that, and that's where you find those resources. Mize End Place, $2. Thank you very much. Welcome, and thank you for the $2. All of you folks, please remember, hit the like button. Man, the comments are coming by really fast here. It's kind of hard to do both of these things today. Coins without copper plating are called cents that will disintegrate in less than a year. Okay. Come on, guys. Am I the only one to hit the button? To hit the like button. Hit it now. Let's see it go up live. Go, go, go. I agree, man. Hit that like button. Slam that like button. Play whack-a-mole with it, you know? Let's see. 95. Yeah, whack-a-mole like button. I like that. 2016. Another 2016. This one looks like it has glue on it or something. 76. 71. Another 2017 P that looks like it's much older than it should. Mize in Place, thank you, sir. Keep them coming. I'm brand new to coins, and I'm learning so much from you and your videos. Glad to hear that we're able to help you. That's kind of when we started doing this 4 years ago. That was kind of what we had in mind. Was kind of, you know, educational. You know, we're learning together sometimes, but other times it's just passing along the knowledge and not trying to keep it for ourselves. You know. We've had quite a few viewers that have scored some really nice finds, and you know, and that's really cool. And you know, when some of you guys are doing this with your kids or vice versa, that's awesome too, because you know, we're starting another generation on coin collecting, which again, I'm not a huge fan of the print media because they keep saying that the hobby's dying. Let's see. Heidi, cheapskate coins, please. Okay, she's talking to him. Let's see. David Deaver, do you accept PayPal? If so, please post so I can donate and you don't have to pay YouTube fees. No, I don't think they have it set up that way. We do. On the, is it on the website, sweetie? Yeah. It's on the website, and also on the channel. There's a very small donate button up there, and both of those, I believe, are tied to PayPal. So you could go that way if you wanted to. I'm going to take a sip here. Let's see. Brian Wilkinson, I've watched a lot of your videos and love them all. Thank you very much. Then you should be hitting that like button if you haven't already. Cheapskate coins, this was an original question. Oh man, it's just scrolling by too fast. I can't even see these questions. Some of them. Heidi, I found a 1999 S Connecticut in circulation. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know if you guys are still on the tree question. That is the America the Beautiful coin that has the tree on it. I know because I just got through looking at a whole bunch of them. Can anyone tell me about the 69S penny if the adverse has double die on their hair and then monument has a rip in the pillar? Is that considered double die? Man, I don't know. Traditional 69S double die, see if anybody else knows what you're referring to. 69 traditional double die is just like the 55 double die in that all the letters and on the front, on the obverse, are doubled. And very, very dramatically, I might say. Well, there's a 2017. I can see the shoot. At first, I thought it was really nice, and the back is fairly nice, but it does have some scratches on it. For those of you that come in late, we're giving away the 1909 VDB as the first prize to the Super Chatters. They will be put into a drawing, and that'll be first prize. And then if we find any cool pennies, air pennies, wheat pennies, or Canadian pennies, we will throw those into a pile and continue to draw winners from that. Yeah, I think that's a 99. 2000. Why all 83 coins valuable? Because the mintage in most cases, but also you have pennies that are the wrong metal. It was a transition year from the copper to the zinc, and they're finding a lot of 83 pennies that are still copper, and they're selling for extremely large money, a couple $100,000. So if you're talking about pennies, that's why on pennies. 78. Let's see. Bruno, I'm getting sleepy. Drink some coffee, dude. That or Red Bull or whatever you do. Coin Dragon 69S DDO001 is comparable to the 1959 DDO001. Exactly. Cheapskate 83s didn't have a mint set, so finding good condition coins are rare. That's another good point too. Everyone assumes that there's always been mint sets or proof sets, and they are not, or that's not the case. That's why when Heidi talks about the SMS, now there is a 69 with no mint mark. So we'll set that one aside. There are a lot of coins that they came out with the special mint sets in 65, 6, and 7 for the coin collectors because they raised a lot of stink. There have been a couple of other years that they've done it. They've also done some special mint sets like the 225th commemoratives that just came out. Let's see, J and B, how do I get your list? It's real easy. Go down below, click the link to the website, which is jbcoinsinc.com. And as you scroll down, it'll have individual lists for each denomination of coin. So you just, if you're looking quarters, if you're looking, half dollars, Benjamin half dollars versus Kennedy half dollars, we actually have them broken out that way. So you're welcome to go over there, use that, and what I still, even though I've done it a bunch, We still print them out and we lay it on the table when we're sorting, because it's really hard to remember all of them. I just got some 2013 sequential dollars in uncirculated condition. Are they desirable? Yeah, absolutely. You can check out our video. Ours was a little bit different. It was Star Notes. We scored 2 packets of brand new Star Notes that were sequentially numbered. So it was 200 $2 bills. It was $2 bills, right? Yeah. We put them on eBay when we saw what they were going for, and we really scored on that one. We made big money on that one. So check it out on eBay, see what they're going for. But yeah, they are definitely worth something. Depends on how many numbers you have too, obviously. Cheapskate, J&B, non-coin related question. If you see it, scroll by. I am also a chef and was just curious what your favorite food is. Mine is T-bone medium rare. Yeah, I'm kind of a steak and potatoes guy, and I like medium rare to medium well. I grew up in the family restaurants, so I cook a fair amount, and my sweetie is the best cook that I have ever met, including myself. My great grandmother from the old country is about the only one that could hold a candle, and she has been feeding me stuff that I look in the cabinet and go, "There's nothing here to cook," and she's like, "Sit down," and then the next thing I know, there's like shrimp scampi or, you know, some fairly complicated meal that I didn't even think we had the fixings for. So yeah, steak and potatoes, I'm always a happy guy. Pizza, I'm always a happy guy. Ribs, I'm always a happy guy. But like I say, she's been broadening my palate. Let's say that. When will new currency be printed? That's up for discussion. That one everybody's kind of waiting to see, because obviously once all the new Treasury people and the people that you see the signatures on the bills are ratified and put into place by Congress, they will replace the signatures on the bills that are issued with those new names, which means they're technically new bills, even if they make them an addition to an existing series. So we may wind up with a completely new issue of bills with the new names, or we may wind up with an older series of bills, the current series of bills, but a new version with the new names. Let's see. Beth Connigan. Okay, the first sequence goes from 301 to 328, and the other one goes from 320. So you've got about 25 or so each. That's a good chunk. You might be able to get some good money for that. Or if they're brand new issue and they're nice and crisp, yeah, you might be able to sell. You might be able to sell them together, or you might be able to sell each batch. You know, because of the separation. We actually wanted to sell ours as one set, and one guy tried to get both sets, and man, this is a real pretty one. The back was pretty. It's 2005, and they wound up selling to two separate guys. The guy got sniped at the last second. There's a 68D. Currencies like coins depends on dates and condition, but also involves the print run. Yes, that's true. And it also depends on where the mint is, just like coins. The ones that we had were not only sequential, but they were from the San Francisco Mint, and they had an extremely low run of that particular set. And there's a 2017 P that's in pretty nice shape. I'm going to set that aside. So that's what made the ones we found extremely valuable, because they came from the correct mint, and they came from a very low run quantity-wise. If they came from a different mint, they wouldn't have been worth quite as much. Cheapskate coins, has it as it is, we would go 15 years without minting any new money and not run out if they released all the coins sitting in the vaults. Would save the country billions as well. That's true, especially the dollar coins, which there have been several attempts for them to kind of force us to use those, like they did with the Susan B's in the late 80s. The coin vending industry was the reason that happened. There's an 83D. 2.6 zinc, 215, 97, 15, rats, 2017 P, but that one's all dinged up. Let's see, cheapskate. You have to have Super Chat linked to an account. Maybe yours isn't set up all the way? Question. Yeah, Super Chat is linked to the YouTube account. We haven't had an issue. We've gotten obviously quite a few today, some fairly nice ones. You know, Super Chat is limited as far as whatever YouTube allows you to use in the form of payment, and they do take fees out of that. So. You know, PayPal does as well, but you know, we can always check into it. Let's see, still sorting through these. My currency collection would be a good starting point. Oh, okay, yeah, that probably would be. 2014. God, that is a nasty looking coin. Yep, don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying this. Another 83 to check. And again, please subscribe, share. 2.5, 83, yeah, that's zinc. Had to stop and switch brain cells a second there. There's a 2016, it's not too bad. It's worth checking after we get done, put it under the microscope and see if it's as clean as it looks right now. Or if there's any issues. Let's see. Do you do live videos every Sunday? Yeah, we try to do live videos, live stream every Sunday at 4 p.m. We've missed a couple. Let's see. My Subi Project 104 picked up an AmScope the other day. Definitely worth it. Yeah, we really used the heck out of that. And this 5X ESCHENBACH that we got recently and the scale have been awesome additions. I mean, between all of them, it just, I can't imagine doing it the old way anymore. It makes the searches a little bit longer, but it makes the finds a lot more, as you'll see in that quarter video. Let's see, I bought a few thousand wheat pennies from someone. Turns out there were a few hundred Indians mixed in, over enough to pay for the wheat pennies. That's legit puzzle. That's cool, man. Good score. Let's see, cheapskate. I honestly could never get into the collecting paper currency, just not my thing. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you know, we've got a regular viewer that he's kind of getting where we started to get, where if you try and collect everything, you can really get overwhelmed quick. So you know, if you're not into it, that's cool. You know, I mean, there's some people that will send us messages, you know, if it's not silver, it's not interesting. Okay, well then, you know, why'd you do that? You know, why'd you even bother watching the video? Sorry, I had to take a sip. Okay, for anybody that's come in late, we're giving away the 1909 VDB to the first prize for any Super Chatters. We have several. You become a Super Chatter by clicking on Super Chat, making a donation, and doesn't matter the dollar amount, you're going to wind up on the list. That's first prize. If we find any wheats, Canadians, cooler error coins, you know, obvious stuff like that, those will also go into the prize drawing. And we just continue to answer questions and try and open rolls and see what we find. Are microscopes that you use for looking at coins very costly, or are there some budget-friendly scopes, magnifying glasses, jeweler's loupes? The one that we used, which is has got the link below that takes you to it. The one we use is about $200, I want to say. And the key is that it's a binocular. It's two lenses instead of one eyepiece. There's two, and it's facing towards you. It's, so you set the coin down, and your eyes are right above the coin. So you're not. It's not like a traditional microscope where the coin would be on the other side of the scope from you. It's on the same side of the scope as you are. It also has the ability to remove an eyepiece and put in the USB camera, connect it to your laptop, and take pictures or video, close-ups, that kind of thing. So you can actually, get really good quality pictures with it. Which was initially one of the reasons we got ours, so that we could show you guys pictures. And for those of you that have been viewers long enough, you know about the old man with the microscope at the coin show that we saw, and all the errors that he was finding in varieties that the coin industry was not really talking about. And he had a display of the spitting horse. That was the first one found, was him. He showed us a bunch of pennies that had doubled columns on the backs, and several other really interesting ones. And so that just kind of pushed us over the edge, and we got it. Marty, oh my God, stage 4 cancer. Have you looked up YouTube cancer? Okay. Marty, I'm really sorry for you, man. But sweetie, is it okay for me to talk about that? No. Okay. Stage 4 is not what it used to be years ago. It doesn't mean you're a goner, bud. So the key is don't give up. And there are a lot of folks walking around that you would never know that they had cancer, okay? And Sweetie says she will pray for you. 83, and it's 2.5. 83, that's 2.5. Yeah, that's correct. See, the brain's locking up today. But yeah, sorry, Marty. Yeah, definitely be in our prayers, and I, like I say, the odds are not what they used to be in the old days. When I was a kid, if you got anything, you were pretty much gone. Nowadays, it's amazing. I know a few people that were told that they would never work again, they would never walk again, they would, they were pretty much a goner, and they're still around and doing quite well. Let's see, 2002, 88, 99D. Give me that penny. Well, dude, do super chat and you got a shot like everybody else. That's who's going to get that 1909 is at the end of this. We'll put all the names in a random name computer, and it will generate out of all the super chat donations we get. It will generate who gets that 1909, and then so far we haven't found any wheats or Canadian. 3.1 on an 82. Yeah, that's correct. Be on the lookout for die cracks on 2017 D pennies. Yeah, they're on. They're on just about everything. The flip side of that is, as we've talked a little earlier today, with not sure everybody's still here, that the 2017, somebody already graded one, MS 65 or 66. It's the only one so far. David Deaver, $5. There you go, man. Appreciate it. And the MS 65 or 66 grade, that sucker is estimated to be worth $1,000. for 2017. So when people tell you that they're not worth any money, you just smile and realize they don't know what the hell they're talking about. So again, for all you guys that are new here that haven't got it, why are Canadian pennies collectible? Some people collect them. Some people think they're cool. So it's just, you know, we keep them. So, you know, we figured we'd give those away. First place is 1909 VDB out of our collection. And our first wheat, 1956D. Whoop, and I drop it right in a pile. And it actually looks like it's in really nice shape. I know the front I didn't even have to look at. Oh yeah, this thing's really in nice shape. So we got the 1909 VDB and we have a 56 wheat that's in really nice shape. First and second prize so far for the Super Cheddars. 1909, how did you get it, buy it, or find it? We found a coin roll hunting. I mean, this is one of God knows how many boxes of these. There's 2 rows of these in here. And this one, as you can see, just covers 1909 to 1945. We've got, it's ridiculous how how many coins we've got. We tend not to get rid of or sell a lot of our stuff. We do occasionally. That's obviously why we have the eBay channel. This recent quarter box, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that because we're going to do something with it. Let's see. Canadian pennies and nickels are not made anymore. Yep. Canada discontinued both, so values on both are really going up. And for those of you that are copper hoarders, the Canadian pennies can be melted. Where technically it is illegal here in the United States still to melt pennies or deface coins of any kind, contrary to the people that mark their territory in the coin roll hunting world by taking a magic marker to coins thinking that they're not silver, so they're not valuable, and then you see one and you go, oh God, that thing would have been worth $5 if they hadn't done that. Found a 1920 penny in the wild yesterday. Cool. Ken Potter's Strike It Rich for Pocket Change is a really good book for beginners and well-seasoned beginners as well. Absolutely. Agree with you. That's a really good one. It's got a lot of good pictures in it. We have a link to that book and other books. The reference materials, we've got magazines, books, all that kind of stuff. All of those are linked down below over on our website. You know, all the coin supplies from 2x2 cardboard flips, the boxes, you know, the scale, the plastic flips, which we show tips and tricks on things like that too. So let's see. Thank you. I have a 79 Canadian penny. I found coin roll hunting my first find. It is not illegal to melt silver U.S. coins. That's true. If they're out of production, you can melt silver coins. But I know of people that have bought American Eagles and melted them, especially when the silver price was down in the $13, $14 range a couple of years ago. They preferred to melt them and turn them into bars. I don't know why. You know, just personal preference, I guess. Let's see. So far, nothing. Oh, that's an interesting color. Well, that's a 2014, but it's all jacked up. $120 coins were nice. No, I must have missed something. $20. Okay. Let's see. I enjoyed your tips and tricks vid. Thank you, Beth. We do a few of those from time to time. So if you go back the last 4 years and sort through, there's quite a few of them in there, and actually, hopefully, they get a little better as you get, you know, newer than the older ones, because we should know more now than we did then. But let's see. Best coin is the Canadian 1 ounce gold coin. Well, yeah, that'd be Canadian maple leaf. That would be great. I believe that's what it is. Like I say, trying to do this, and this is like, you know, rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same time. doing live stream, live chat, and sorting through this stuff at the same time and trying to be coherent. Let's see, 76, and I just realized it's already 4:55. We've been doing this for almost an hour, which means we're getting close to the end. Let's see, 2015. Silver speed. Ooh, how do I win? Anybody that is a super chatter goes into the randomizer, the random computer that picks the winner. And first prize is the 1909 VDB. That's from our collection, sitting here in front of the box. And the second prize is the 56D, I believe, wheat penny. So far we haven't found a third prize, but we're working on it. And again, please continue to whack-a-mole on that like button. Share, subscribe if you haven't. It's an 82, 3.1, copper. We plan on doing this every Sunday, 4 p.m. We try not to miss any. You know, sometimes life happens, whoops, got the drops again. Canadian cent key dates are 48, 54, 1922 to 26, Kansai Samurai. Okay, there's a place you can dump your pen. Missed that one. Good idea to make your own coin flips instead of buying them, or is it not professional? If you can make your own, make them, man. Just make sure they're not PVC. PVC will damage the coins fairly quickly. You see that kind of greenish, milky tone that you get on coins, and that is more often than not PVC damage. So I'm just about done with this roll. We're just about done with our hour. So let's see what we got here. Got a very pretty memorial here at the very end, and an 83. 2.6, so it's zinc. What's the memorial? 2006. Yeah, we'll set them aside. So, not going to open another roll. It's 2 minutes left on the video clock. I mean, obviously they're not going to kick us off. Going to take another sip here real quick. So, last chance to get into as a super chat to be eligible for the drawing for the 1909 VDB as the first prize, and the 56 really nice wheat penny for the second prize. We've got several super chatters now that have given us some really nice contributions. Coin collector, can you show us our your full collection sometime? That would be nearly impossible, dude. Wouldn't be a smart thing to do either. Those of you that are new to the hobby, try not to let too many people know that you have coins in your house, particularly if you have a lot of them, because unless you have a safe that's bolted to the floor, a nice big serious safe, you're kind of putting a target on your back. You know, that's part of why we go by JB Coins. No sense in advertising, you know. Cheapskate, come on, J&B, have a little and live a little and keep going. Congrats to all the super chatters. Yeah, home invasion, exactly. All right, it's 5 o'clock. So the super chatters that we've got in right now, we're going to cut off at this. Let me move this scale out of the way, and we'll put the laptop down here with the folks that have contributed to Super Chat. There you go. My sweetie's going to help me out here. All right, and then so we're going to pick live. We're going to pick the random winner of the VDB. Alexis Ledford, congrats. If we don't have your address and email, things like that, send us a private message on the channel or an email on the Gmail channel on the website, either way. But make sure we have your contact information and mailing address so that we can send you that nice VDB. So again, congratulations. Next, we're going to draw for the second prize, which is the wheat penny, which is also a beautiful coin. Beth Coddington, there you go. So Beth, same thing with you. We're going to need address information to where do we send this to, and you guys got those coins. Enjoy them, and hope you have fun with them and enjoy them in your collection as much as we have had having them in ours. Thanks so much for coming today, everybody. We will continue to be pushing out videos for you, and please continue to like, share, subscribe, and till next time, J&B signing off.